Kevin Bacon, baby.
Kevin Bacon. I had to put Kevin Bacon on there.
What's better than a ham sandwich?
Kevin's
a bacon
bacon
sandwich.
A Kevin Bacon sandwich. Yummy. They Them was his most recent one. Not the greatest entry.
You know what?
But
I know
he
that,
was awesome.
Yeah, I know you didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But the movie wasn't that great. But his performance was good.
Yeah.
And I wanted more of him. If it was more of him, less everybody, less the theys and more him.
Exactly. You should have left 2020, The Darkness 2016, I believe. Stir of Echoes, Flatliners, Tremors, of course, duh.
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man. I was going to get to that one. Friday the 13th, the OG.
The OG.
I mean, honestly, him as an actor is what made me put him higher on this list. Obviously, he can be the bad guy, like the worst person in the world, but he can also be that young teen counselor, and then he can turn around and be like the badass in Tremors.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you know what? Those horror films that you mentioned by him, you know, that doesn't even scratch the surface of his work, you know.
Yeah, in general.
Just, I mean, Footloose, Baddie in the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he can do it all. He's truly a Hollywood heavyweight, as I would call him. And, you know, if I had a Hollywood career as, you know, wanting to be diverse, you know, I would want Kevin Bacon, because if you look at his resume, you don't realize how many fucking horror movies he's actually did.
And that's why, because he keeps coming back, he is one of those Hollywood dipshits that like, oh yeah, I did that, but oh, that was back in the day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that again. I, like you said earlier, with the Shining remake, I vote Kevin Bacon for Freddy Krueger. If there's anybody that can play him as Freddy Krueger, it is Kevin Bacon.
You know, that rumor's been going around for years and years and years now. I would like for that to be actually stop being a rumor and
start being
let's
true.
do it. You know, have Kevin Bacon put on that makeup and have Robert Englund on the set giving him fucking pointers of what to do.
Exactly. I mean, he's old enough to be the villain, but he's still young enough to continue at least 3 movies. I know Blumhouse, you like doing 3s. You can get 3 good consecutive movies with Kevin Bacon, if not more.
Absolutely.
So, Kevin Bacon.
Well, breaking into my top 3 is one of my favorite actors, and he gets the David Arquette, Nicolas Cage treatment, and that is Corey Feldman.
Oh, yeah. Gremlins, baby.
Corey Feldman from Gremlins, Bordello of Blood, The Lost Boys as one of the Frog Brothers, and, of course, my favorite Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, started as a child all the way up to, you know, young teenagers. The Burbs, which is a great one with Tom Hanks. I had to put Corey Feldman, just a personal favorite. I mean, he was fucking Donatello's voice in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
He's so awesome, and I think that he gets a bad rap, especially, you know, he's kind of doing that whole controversy where he's trying to expose a lot of the Hollywood heavy hitters, and they're turning around making him seem like he's crazy, which is what they do.
Yeah, but him dancing around and looking like Michael Jackson... Not
well, every kid, I know I dressed up. I didn't dress up, but I fucking danced like Michael Jackson as a kid.
Yeah, but he's like performing. Like, it's kind of
well, he's
weird.
A performer.
Yeah, but it's weird, dude.
I mean, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's any more weird than the Elvis or the Michael Jackson impersonators in Vegas.
You know who's not weird? My number 2. Tom fucking Atkins.
I'm glad you put him on the list. I forgot him on the list.
What in the fuck is wrong? You get the fuck out of here now.
You get the fuck out and you don't come back.
Oh, my God.
Tell him while he's on your list, man.
Because he's in the fucking Fog, Halloween 3, Night of the Creeps, fucking Maniac Cop, My Bloody Valentine, the remake from 2009, which is fucking fantastic. Bruiser from 2000. I mean, just those. He's like the ultimate like fucking hero.
Yeah.
Next to my number one, but I'll get there in a minute. Fucking Halloween 3, The Fog, Night of the Creeps. I mean, those 3 performances are just scream badass.
Yeah. We had a chance to meet Tom Atkins.
Twice.
You've met him twice. I'm a huge Night of the Creeps fan. Plus, I wanted him to sign Thrill Me on it. So that's what I got. You got Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Twice.
So, yeah, we're big fans of old Tom, and he's getting up there in age. So we're very happy that we've gotten to meet him before the gods have taken him from us.
He is by far one of my top favorite people to meet. I would love to meet him again to get a Night of the Creeps autograph. He is
The
just
Fog autograph,
the
man.
Fog.
And he's cheap, too.
Yeah.
We thought, I mean, he's such a big deal to us. We thought, you know what?
$80.
$100 would be justified, but he's not. He's like, what, 40, 60? Something
I think the last combo I got with him was 50.
Yeah. I mean, he's
maybe less. He's like
and,
Doug Bradley. He's like a fucking horror, like pinnacle icon type character, and he's dirt cheap.
Yeah, and he's awesome to talk to as well.
He was so awesome. He was so nice, so down to earth. He wanted to know, like, obviously about us, and he told us a couple things. We actually watched the season of the Witch panel. The
Q&A.
Yeah, the Q&A. We went to where I spent a lot of money to get my season of Witch 5x7 or whatever autographed by pretty much all the main people.
Yeah.
And it was just a great time. Found out a couple things about Halloween 2, about Halloween 3, about Halloween 1. Just a great time. So what is your number 2 that should be Tom Atkins?
My number 2 is Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell, you know him from Evil Dead 2. You know him from Maniac Cop, Army of Darkness.
Maniac Cop,
Army of Darkness. And, you know, he's made like kind of a career out of, like, these are awesome movies, but he's even more known for his cameos in huge movies like Spider-Man, and he had that cameo in the Doctor Strange and stuff like that.
He had the last ending credit.
Yeah. And, you know, he was on a television show. He played in a Western. Remember that? The Adventures of Wisco County Jr.?
Something like
Wesco,
that.
Something.
Xena probably, Warrior Princess?
I probably butchered that. But
you did.
Bruce Campbell is definitely there. When you think about horror hero, he's definitely like the first one to come to your mind right there. Like, it's always like, hey, man, what about Ash versus Jason, Ash versus Freddy, Ash versus this? You know, if you want like that comic book hero, he's the guy. Not to mention the Ash versus Evil Dead series that he continued the Ash character. So he definitely deserves to be on the spot.
Speaking of the spot, he has my number 1 spot. Thanks for stealing the thunder, fucker. Is Bruce Campbell. I think he's the ultimate Scream King when it comes to the kings of screams. I mean, from Evil Dead 2, Maniac Cop, Intruder, Moontrap, Maniac Cop 2, Mind Rap, Army of Darkness, fucking Bubba Otep, Alien Apocalypse, My Name is Bruce, Black Friday, Ash vs. Evil Dead series from 2015 to 2018. I mean, he is the ultimate last final guy, hero, everything. I mean, he is it. He's the pinnacle. When you think of like the ultimate horror hero, for me, it's Bruce Campbell.
Well, I'll jump into my number 1. As much as I love everybody that you mentioned, as much as I loved everybody I mentioned, there's one for me that is the ultimate, and that is Vincent Price. Vincent Price is my dude.
Still not better than Bruce.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Vincent Price is iconic. The voice, the look, the suit, class is what I think of Vincent Price.
Yeah, you know what? Bruce gets ass.
Yeah. Anyway, with movies like The Fly, House on Haunted Hill, House of Wax, which all have been remade, that's how you know that he made an impact, because almost every movie he fucking made was remade.
That's true.
And, you know, he came up during a time period where he is a true genre actor. He didn't play many other roles outside of the horror or spooky genre. So he came up during that, you know, he was like that second wave of Bruce, not Bruce, but Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi and stuff like that. And if Vincent Price's name was on the marquee, you knew it was going to be a horror film.
It's very true. I do got to give you props on that. I mean, not many people can say that their voice is so famous that it's in fucking everything, not to mention Michael Jackson's Thriller video.
Yeah, and he even lent his voice to Scooby-Doo, you know, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I mean,
it's very iconic voice, honestly. Yeah. The laugh. I mean, I'll give it to you.
And not to mention, you know,
he's a top contender.
His last role certainly was a memorable one. He was the doctor in Edward Scissorhands.
That's true.
So, you know, he at least got in there. You know, I always pictured Vincent Price being the perfect candidate for a Tim Burton type of film.
That's true.
You know, thank goodness before he died, he got in one. So,
well, there's one thing that both of our number ones have in common is that they're very true to the horror genre. And I think that's what we wanted to kind of stick with mostly throughout the top 15 was people that stay true to horror and don't shit on it. Paul Rudd really doesn't shit on it too much, but he doesn't acknowledge it too much neither.
Yeah.
It's not like his proudest moment.
Right. And, you know, people that have started off in horror that has never went back to horror, you can pretty much tell. I mean, I can go through a list. I'm not saying that I don't like these people, but, you know, I can point out Johnny Depp. I can point out Jennifer Anderson. I can point out countless others.
Well, Johnny might be a little bit of an argument.
Well, I mean, you can...
I mean, because you had Sleepy Hollow, you had Sweeney Todd. I mean,
yeah, I might take him back because, you know...
You had Edward Scissorhands. I mean, those are considered horror.
Yeah, I might take him back, but, you know, you still have, like, your Jennifer Andersons and your and people like that who got their feet wet in Hollywood and never fucking went back. Jennifer Anderson might be fucking hot, but she's no Courtney Cox.
Yeah, she's no Courtney Cox. I still like Jennifer Aniston. I'll drink her bathwater.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our top 15. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Check us out. We're on
Spotify.
Yeah, if you're listening to us on Spotify, we're on every other thing. If you want to listen to us over there, listen to us over here. Give us a like, follow, share. Let us know. Comment. Let us know how bad we suck. And we'll let you know how bad that you suck, that we suck. We know you suck.
And go to tpublic.com and pick up one of many T-shirts. We have plenty to go around.
Yeah. Search DJ Death in the search engine. And if y'all want a discount code, hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to give you 20% off. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I'm JT Ripper.
River?
Roanoke?
I swear to God you said river. Anyway.
Rancid. I'm JT Rancid.
And I'm Todd of Blunder saying toodaloo.
And stay spooky or groovy or whatever. You be you, boo-boo.